bro by the name of Sir Funk-A-Lot. He runs a joint called Cafe Funk. No kidding. Oh man, you can smell the funk for miles. Yeah, dog. I think it's time to get funked up. This is the Quantity MC from the place to be. Yeah, it'll give you what you want. I'm the direct from Cafe Funk. We got funk up all in your face. We gonna give you a taste. From the chords to strings, melody, we gotta give you a just tripping with funk. Yeah, man. What's going on from the background? They got the funky chicken. Oh, look at that. I know the beans is funky, just a sound, it's a lifestyle like Mal with the back to the crown. With the lights down, open and riddle and funky is raw chillin'. Watch the crowd feeling it, me and Bosh killing in the funk, baby. Rockin' the way, funk, baby. Yeah, it's the funk, baby. Yeah, you know what it is, it's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. Yeah, you know what it is, it's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. Say it with me, come on. It's the funk, baby. What? The funk, baby. The funk, baby. Yes, you know what it is. It's the funk, baby. The funk, baby. It's the funk, baby. Yeah, yeah. Come on.
Tell me back. Tell them who I am.
Hot damn! Welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass hot topics. Here's Rory Darnell.
You heard her say the name. You heard her say the name. Rory Darnell up in the building. What's happening, everybody? Oh, man, welcome to the show, the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am he is I, the savior of R&B, Rory Darnell, bringing you the best and widest variety of new music anywhere. Don't challenge us. You will lose. Got it jumping off right off the bat with Cafe Funk from Backhouse Nation, featuring one of my musicians that was on the show with me last week, Don Bell on the sax, bringing it to you. Man, people are checking in. Guess who was first to check in? Guess who was first to check in? You won't believe it. You'll never guess. Out of my one of my collective. No, wasn't Melissa. No, wasn't Kedjo. It was my man Hugo checked in first. Man, can you believe it? Hugo checked in first. My friend, my coworker, he came in first. Kedjo was second, though. He was a close second right there. Superstar artist Kedjo has checked in. Melissa has checked in. Now, she checked in on the Facebook side. Apparently, there was a little bit of trouble with the YouTube. But she's there now. She has checked in all the way from San Diego by way of Oregon because she's traveling, man. See, that's what I'm saying. You can reach us anywhere if you download that app. If you have that app downloaded, man, you can reach us anywhere in the world. The producer has checked in. Bonge Rigel has checked in. He was the producer of that song you just heard, producer-writer of that song you just heard, Cafe Funk. He checks in on the Jermaine side. He checks in. Roger Hill out of Atlanta, superstar artist, checks in. He know his song is playing today, so he's checking in. Man, I appreciate it, man. The superstars are checking in all over the place, from Atlanta, from Oregon. I mean, the listeners is checking. I mean, it was just... It's Sunday. People want to check in and see what's going on the Attention to Detail R&B radio network. Well, doing what I normally do. I need to shout out. Hopefully she's listening. I gave her all the information. Saw her today. My cousin's sister. No, literally, she's my cousin. We call her sister. And she got all the information. So maybe she's listening. Maybe she can send me a text or something. Let me know she's listening to the show right now. Her and my cousin Rachel and all them, maybe they just listen, gathered around the radio together, listening along some other folks that want to check in. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody weekend? Was it good? Was it hot enough for you? Did you find some cool water? Did you get into a swimming pool or anything of that nature so you could have a cool, weekend? Cold glass of water, cold beer. Anybody, somebody. Okay, what you do this weekend? What you do to keep yourself cool this weekend? I hope you were safe and drinking plenty of water. Whatever you was drinking to stay cool, you need to stay hydrated. So I just want you to let you know that them alcoholic beverages, they may taste good and all that, and that Kool-Aid, the red or the blue, they taste delicious and all that, but they do not hydrate you like water does. So take care of your bodies, man. Take care of yourself in this heat, man. How's the weather out there in the ATL, Roger Hill Music? How's that weather out there? How you doing out there? Y'all staying cool? Out there in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, y'all staying cool out there? I hope you guys are keeping up with speaking of temperature, I hope y'all are keeping up with the climate of the political situation, what's going on in this country, in America. Now everybody's starting to kind of finally take a look at Project 2025. And if you don't know what Project 2025 is, I strongly suggest everybody, especially women and minorities, look up Project 2025. It has nothing in it good for you. Basically, can I just say what it is? Hot in Sacktown, where my cousins is down here visiting. My cousin Vera, shout out to cousin Vera. She's visiting from Sacramento. She said it's hotter up there than it is down here in LA. I heard that. I know it is. Kenneth Coach Saunders is checked in. He's a karaoke master around these parts. He has like 3 or 4 shows every night, 7 nights a week. He checks in on my Jermaine side. That's my Facebook family side. To the left, he says he can hear me loud and clear. You should, God darn it, because I got a new phone, God darn it. So everybody's ready to hear me all the way around. No matter what side of the social media role that you're in, if you're on the Facebook side, you should be able to hear me. If you're on the YouTube side, you should be able to hear me. And if you're on the Instagram side, when I check in over there, you should be able to hear me. So all systems go over here as people are checking in. My collective is checking in. Hey, just a reminder, when you check in on my YouTube page, what you do is please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button. Hit all of them. They don't take that long. Let YouTube know that people is checking in right here. We're going to be playing some great music for you today. Got Robin Bramlett coming at you, Kenny Tomlin and Vince Rail, the usual suspects, and more. I think we're going to break out a new one from Mark Lamont, too, in the second hour with his latest single. I'll be breaking that out, man. People are sending me the new singles. I got a new single from John Anthony, too. You won't hear it today. You won't hear it today because we got his other song in rotation, Baby Come Back. That'll be playing. But you will hear his new one at some point. See, these artists is working. I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, too. New music. I'm not hearing a lot of it from the accepted channels, so to speak, the more popular channels where we hear our new music. I'm not hearing new music. I hear a lot of copying, hearing a lot of that, but original music I'm not hearing, except dare I say, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. Project 2025. I'm sorry, I got a little off track there. Let me tell you what Project 2025 is in a nutshell. I know people ain't gonna like it, but you know how I do here. In case you forgot, Cam Saunders, I know you don't check in that often, but in case you forgot, I know you've heard it before. Truth don't change because you don't like it. Project 2025 basically is the white man wanting to get the country back to where they're in charge of everything, wholly, and make it obvious. That means white women. That means you fall under it too. So that's what Project 2025 is in a nutshell. Now, if you want to disagree with me, you're welcome to call in right here at 424-331-9316. In the meantime, get some of this Robin Bramlett, Inside My Love, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Hi, this is Cardell, and you're tuned in to the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, at the Attention to Detail radio show.
Robin Bramlett with Inside My Love. Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Black owned streaming station. Listen, two people have checked in since that song was playing. I'm going to acknowledge both of them. One is my man, Torrance Brandon Reese. He's got a live show coming up pretty soon, back with my buddy William Jordan. They're going to be at the Barbara Morrison Theater. I believe that's in August. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tori. So he joins me. And oh man, I got to give you that information, guy. I'm gonna give that information. Now I just read Torrance's question, and I just read his question. I'm definitely giving that information, brother. Don't you worry, you're gonna get that, man. Thanks for tuning in. Also on the YouTube side, Michael Jackson has said hello. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we just celebrated the 15th anniversary of Michael's passing. So I do know a gentleman by the name of Michael Jackson. Now, and that's his real name, Michael Jackson. Now, is this the same Michael Jackson that I know that is alive? Okay. Or we have the ghost that is checked in. Either one is welcome. I'm just saying, but I believe, is this Michael Jackson? Is that you, Mojo? Because that's the only Michael Jackson that I know. We used to work together actually years ago at the casino, but he's a KJ, so I think that's the Michael Jackson that it is, I believe. So if you can verify, I'd appreciate it. Also, Roger Hill Music said that he agrees that the artists are not doing original music anymore. Well, they are, Roger Hill. It's just that people don't know where they are. And that's your job, is to tell them where the original music is being done, right here at the Real Urban Radio Network. I tell you, I heard a song today from an artist, a respected artist, by the way. I heard a song today. This song contained, I'm telling you, no less than 4 other songs. You heard me right, Roger Hill. You heard me right, Torrance. 4 other songs. One was Michael Jackson. It was like, the melody with the lyrics, the music, all combined. It's like they combined 4 different songs to make one song, but it's not original. Oh, by the way, Lachelle from Oregon, she is listening to the show as well. Watching from Oregon. So we welcome Lachelle to the show. Don't try to distract me, though, ladies and gentlemen, from what I was talking about the 2025 project, or Project 2025. That is an agenda. So basically, once again, that white can be right and everything else is wrong. 2025 is a project that if Trump gets into office, I'm telling you guys, there'll be a new House, then there's a new Senate. It is bad for America. 2025, they will get rid of the Board of Education. Women, you can forget about, and let me just say this, because I don't want to sound like I'm this proud proponent of abortions. I understand what an abortion is, and it's not a happy thing. It's not something you should be joyous about. But the right to choose will be gone. And so if that happens, your right to choose will be gone, ladies. No, whether you're Republican or Democrat, and there's many women that are Republicans that aren't happy that Roe versus Wade has been overturned. If you notice that the presidential candidate on the Republican side, he brags about that. I was the one to get rid of it. I was the one. And there's a lot of more things that are going to disappear. Look for voting rights. Where you vote, how you vote, when you can vote, how long you can vote. These things will change. If there's the Board of Education, words will be banned. Now, I want you guys to understand this. See, I'm going to speak on this because I don't think, the things that want to be done with Project 2025 by the right, the extreme right, are the things that we used to read about and say, that's crazy. Or when they hang people, they thought they were, or kill them if they thought they were witches. Guess what? The death penalty will be in play for things you'd be like, what? That's crazy. No civilized society would do that. Well, guess what? The uncivilized is rising again. And if you aren't paying attention, you're going to get caught up in it. And I don't mean necessarily, hell, I'm still young enough, my generation is still young enough to get caught up in some stuff, but it's really going to affect your children and your grandchildren. And if they aren't aware, at least the children, of what's going on and what's happening in this country that considers itself so, better than everybody else, which we're not. America's no better. The people are atrocious here as there are anywhere else around the world. Let's not pretend they are. Let me give you some more music. 2 in a row, by the way, so you can digest all that information. Here's Kenny Tomlin with Hollywood and Vince Durrell, Don't Break My Heart, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I just didn't know, but I made it to Cali. I met a few Hollywood stars, diamond rings and mansions, and some real nice cars. Yeah, living the good life, at least that's what it seemed. But everything in Hollywood ain't quite what I thought it would be. By the time they finished partying, drinking and doing dope, I found out for myself that most of them stores was broke. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good. But please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good. But please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood. I'm not trying to tell you that you ain't gotta come up west. But I'm telling you for real, you better be coming with your best. Cause when it's high as hell, you get to stealing and you're going to jail. Yeah, but if you got the kind of time from the most high, you gon' be doing very well. If you believe it, going on, it's tight. Don't be scared, pack your things and head straight for the world tonight. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, you believe so good. But please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good. Gotta please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood. Cali ain't gonna make you. Hollywood can break you. Hollywood can make you. Hollywood can make you. Hollywood can make you. Hollywood can break you. Hollywood can take you. Hollywood. Oh yeah. You say you're coming to the world. You say you're coming out the hood. You say you're coming to the world. I'm gonna tell you right now. Thanks for making us your station, playing today's R&B and old school.
Oh, baby. But I lost it, and I don't want to lose it again. No, I don't want to fight. Such a waste of our time. Baby, I ain't ready to get my heart broken again. Oh, Lord, don't break my heart again. Don't break it, don't break my heart again. Oh, baby, don't break my heart again. Yeah. Never thought the day would come. We'd have nothing left to say. It's like a bad dream, baby. Don't break my heart again. Oh no, don't break my heart again. Oh no, don't break my heart again. Ooh, don't break my own little heart again. Listen, baby, I don't think I'm alright. Let you hear me sorry. It's as if the daylight is in your hands together. Oh, trying to bring me down again. Just do it, baby. See, I need you right here beside me. Yeah. I don't think I'm right here beside me. I guess it's fear. I guess it's fear. Make me wanna hold you. Don't leave me, baby. Don't break my heart again. Oh, no. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Oh, no. Don't break my heart again. Don't be leaving. I need to baby. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Oh, no. Don't break my heart again. Oh, Lord. Don't break my heart again. Lord, I can't make it without you, baby. You do it, baby, again. Oh, no. Don't break my heart again.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, two-time Olympic high jumper, actor, writer, and producer, Jamie Nieto. You're listening to my man, Rory Darvell, on the
2 in a row. That was Vince Durrell with Don't Break My Heart Again. And preceded, before that was it Robert Bramlett? No, it wasn't Robert Bramlett. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Hollywood by Kenny Tomlin. Before that, listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. I am your host. BJ checks in. Appreciate her checking in and hanging out with us on a Sunday afternoon on this heat. Superstar artist DeFrance Forrest checked in on the Facebook side as well. So he's listening in, probably listening in from work. He's always working, always getting in some work, making dollars. I'm not mad at that at all. I was listening to Vince's song there. That song kind of does something to me. I really enjoy listening to that song. It's a heartbreak song, of course. It's when you're asking someone not to break your heart again, but apparently you gave them a second chance or another opportunity, and you're asking them, hey, I love you, but don't break my heart again. Don't do it again. But really nice song there by Vince Durrell. Hopefully I get to see him perform that live one day, sooner or later. We can do that. Talking about what's happening with the Project 2025, that it's an agenda by the extreme right, Republican, of course. They're taking things, I don't know, like I said, if you guys are really paying attention to the government, we have a corrupt Supreme Court. When you have a corrupt Supreme Court, that is a really bad sign for the country. When you have people that are supposed to uphold the law of the land and not the law for an individual. And I'm telling you guys that don't vote or think voting is a waste of time. You need to cast your vote. Because, see, once Trump is defeated again, for really the third time by the public, he has nothing. He has the protection of nothing. And whatever court cases are going against him, people need to understand I can't even really say how bad he is, other than to say how bad he is. I have social medias going here, so I don't want to be in a situation where my voice is taken, so to speak, because I don't have an outlet on my social media page. Understand, you guys. How about this? Research Donald Trump's history. People are concerned about the wrong things. Biden, Biden, he was horrible at the debate. What was great about Trump? What Biden didn't do at the debate, he didn't lie. He didn't go back and lie. He answered the questions. Trump didn't even answer the question. He didn't answer a single question. The moderators did not even hold him to it. I mean, they did repeat. And well, the question was X, Y, Z. And he would still talk about something that had nothing to do with the question. And he's going to once again sucker America until he gets in the White House again. And America will have no one to blame. And then, I didn't know. Well, you should have been reading up his history of all the businesses that he screwed over, the people that he didn't pay. Talk to New Yorkers. They hate Donald Trump. They hate him. See, while the world was loving him, New York hated Donald Trump. They don't have any love for Donald Trump. They hate him there because he ruined so many businesses. He didn't pay people. He sued. He had the money to where he can have lawyers do what he's doing now. Delay until something happens in his favor. That's the way it's always been. He's supposed to be sentenced next week. Guess what? It's been delayed to the middle of September, if it happens at all. Because why? Trump gets to argue and nitpick at every little thing, and they have to have a hearing about it. And then when you put people in place, which he did, he put in 3 Supreme Court justices that were loyal to him, not the country. He's got a judge, the woman in his documents case that delayed for him unnecessarily. If you guys are paying attention to any of this stuff, and I don't think you are, and what's going to happen, you're going to be asleep at the wheel, America. And then when they're inaugurating him again, you're going to wish you had listened. And then those dumbasses who think that they're being smart, I'm including black folks in that too. There are black Trumpers, there are white Trumpers, Hispanic Trumpers, dumb too. All of you. And I know some of you. You're making a dumb decision. You can't even justify it. You got these idiot rappers. Oh, yeah, Trump got us money. $600? Are you bragging on that? $600? Where's that $600 at now? How dumb are you? With the illegal PPP loans that some of you are going to jail for? Idiots. Kedjo on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Hey, yo, Captain Swoop.
What up, Kedjo?
Hey, yo, man. I had a couple of cats trying to clown me when they heard me say a few words, and they were like, you must be from the South. And I said, damn right, I'm from the South.
Damn right, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, dirty South, gonna be mine. Damn right, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, it's gonna be my home. In my life, I've traveled all around the world to see, but there's only one place that I would rather be. And the other places I've been were so good to me. There's simply nothing like Southern hospitality. Hey, I get to excuse and say thank you, man. So natural to be the gentleman that I am. Just a Texas kid singing my way through life. No better way to survive. I'm from the South. Oh, yes, I am. You can tell every time I open my mouth. Oh, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, dirty South. It's gonna be mine. Right, I'm from the South. Right, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, dirty South. It's gonna be mine. Now I heard someone say you gotta change with the time, but the days of old never leave my mind. Drinking out the water hose and hanging with my friends, running to the house before the daylight ends. Mama in the kitchen cooking beans and egg rolls. That's the kind of goodness that I was raised on. Just the thought of home with a smile on my face. Oh, how I miss the day. There's no place, there's no place like home, like home. No place, no place I'd rather be. Oh, no other place. I know. Wanna see, gotta go, you'll be right there. And you can tell every time I open my mouth, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, dirty South, it's gonna be mine. Right, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, dirty South, be mine. We started out in Miami, sliding to Elmo, Bill, here Nashville, we on the way. Looking at a humpback, I ended up in Little Rock with the Mardi Gras and all these Texas, Houston, Fort Worth, Terrell. Now we all around every part of D-Town, North, South, East, and West Dallas projects. Put your hands in the air and say, damn right. Shout out to Memphis, Birmingham, every time I'm open my mouth, no matter how far. Orlando, dirty South, Tampa, gonna be my home. Can't get about a clip from the South, and yeah, even shout it out every time. So I'm open my mouth, no matter how far.
Hey everybody, this is recording artist Jammin' J. Lamont, better known as the Human iPod. And guess what? You're listening to my friend, my brother, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
Kedjo with Damn Right, bringing you some Southern soul up in here. Melissa says she loves that Vince song, that Southern soul, talking about Don't Break My Heart Again. Kedjo's also doing a little Southern soul as well. We have a Southern soul channel on the Real Urban Radio Network, just so you know, in case you didn't know. Now you do know. Every Saturday, my boss man, Cuddy, is bringing you some great Southern soul, 4 hours of it every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 a.m. And if you miss it that early, if that's too early for you on a Saturday, well, darn it, stay right here after I'm off the air at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, PM. You can hear it again, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right after my show on Sunday. So you get your taste of Southern Soul, 4 hours of it. And you'll probably hear Kedjo again and Vince again. And I think you'll hear John Anthony as well, as he has some Southern Soul in there as well. So check it out every Saturday, Southern Soul, with my boss man, Cuddy. He is the host of that Southern Soul, going down every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then repeating Sunday, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Right now, we're going to bring some John Anthony a little bit later in the hour, as well as Roger Hill music. Kelly Anaconda checks in on the YouTube side, as well as John Gray out of Canada. Canada's looking at us laughing right now with the way we got our politics going over here in America. And the France Forest superstar artist, he has checked in on the YouTube side as well. Still got my Jermaines over here to the left, hanging in there, bouncing in and out as they do. And if you want to join the YouTube page, you can, www.youtube.com/@ Rory Darvell, RORYDARVEL. You can do that as well. Follow me too at Instagram at Darvell Rory, DARVEL RORY. Use all the followers that I can get. I'll lead you in the right direction. I'll lead you in the right way to fun and information and all that stuff. So go ahead, don't take a chance. Go ahead and follow me. And like I said, when you do come on the YouTube page, hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button as well. Lets YouTube know that people are tuning in and getting some of this great music. And artists, of course, you know, your job is to tell people where this great music is. Let them know to come right here to the Real Urban Radio Network 24/7. Download that app as well. If you haven't already, download the Live 365 app. Artists, I still come across artists that do not have the app downloaded on their phone. What's your point? Your song is playing on the radio. Why don't you have the app downloaded where your song is playing? Anybody want to explain that to me? I would love to hear it. I get in your ass too. I'm not scared of you artists, y'all. This is real stuff here. So I don't mind letting you know it. You're tripping. If my song's playing on the radio, I would have the station that's playing my song on my phone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not making sense. Maybe I'm tripping. But it makes sense to me. So download it and download that Live 365 app and search Real Urban Radio Network, and you can hear it playing 24/7. Good R&B, good new music, and original music, by the way. Not always copying somebody else and relying on that music from 40, 50 years ago that we grew up on. We got some new R&B out here for you. Let me drink me a little bit of water. I got a little dry up in here in the studio, so I got to pop open some water. Remember I told you about that water? Y'all got to drink some. Listen, also, real quick, just to tell you guys, where are my Prince fans at? Prince fans in the building? On the airwaves? My goodness, what's going on? Excuse me. So, I've been getting a lot of questions, even before the show I did on the 29th, of when's the next Prince show? Well, it's not written in stone, but we are looking at fall to bring you the Prince tribute in the fall, sometime around October. So look for it, be ready for it. Put October on your calendar. Well, let me tell you this. You don't have to put the first weekend of October on your calendar, or the second weekend, or the third weekend. But the fourth weekend, kind of put that fourth Saturday in October. Just, lightly pencil it in. Don't put it in ink yet. Pencil it in for the Prince fans. We're going to bring you the Prince Tribute Show with this band that I've had for the last 2 concerts that I've done. People love this band. They've done a wonderful job. I had never had this band for my Prince Tribute Show. So, it ought to be fire. So for those of you that like Prince or love Prince or whatever, get ready. So that's going to be the next show. It's going to be the Prince Tribute Show. It is going to be fire. I'm just telling you that for real. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Y'all know how I do. I care about y'all. So I want to bring y'all the best. And that's what we're going to do. Right now, I'm bringing some of this John Anthony with Baby Come Back on the Real Urban Radio Network.
never go, 'cause I'm feeling miserable. My baby has gone away, and it's making crazy. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so lonely, baby, without you. Oh, baby, come back to me. 'Cause you are my everything. I need you here, alive. Need you by my side. I know that I was wrong. I know it was all my fault. I want to make things right, yeah. Can I please see you tonight? I just wanna talk a little while. I just wanna see your smile. I want to hold your hand. I want to again be your man. So please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please come back to me. Oh, baby, 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 come back to me, back to me. Oh, baby, I need you by my side. Oh, baby, come back to me. Oh, baby.
Hi, this is Latrice Lawrence, actress, singer, songwriter, and I'm jamming with Rory Darvell.
Yes. That was John Haffley with Baby Come Back. Shout out to Roger Hill Music again, super artist. He's joining me on my Instagram site. Oh yeah, I'll be bouncing around. And also to Jackie and BMP Bell. I don't know who that is, but they checked in on the Instagram side. Appreciate that. Hey, I also want to shout out, I believe they're listening, first time listener. I believe they're listening. I want to shout out to Michelle Caradine out of Los Angeles. I believe she is tuned in today, and also to my cousin, sister, and Rachel. They've checked in and listening to the show on the, I believe they're listening on the app, and like you could do by downloading the Live 365 app, search, Real Urban Radio Network. And then you can listen to me and then listen to the station. Superstar artist who you just heard and gave him a good compliment, and that's Vince Durrell. He just checks in right here on the what side is it on the YouTube side? So he is checked in with us. And shout out! I'm sure she's listening. I know if John Gray is listening, she's not far behind usually, but I'm gonna shout her out anyway, just in case she's listening. Superstar artist out of Canada. God darn it! I started saying Michelle Bell. That is not her name. God darn it, because Michelle Bell used to check. Where is Michelle Bell, by the way? God darn it, she usually checks in for a minute. I know on Wednesday she checks in and checks out because she has a church going on. I know everybody's life. I know what's going on in everybody's life, but she has not checked in yet. What's going on with that, Michelle Bell? But anyway, it's all to the good. We're going to be bringing some Roger Hill music before we close out the hour and then moving into the next hour. We got two Nieces for you coming up in the next hour. Just want you to know they're not the same Niece. There's a Niece Living Single, and then there's a Niece Night. So you're going to get both of those Nieces in the next hour. I don't know if I've ever played them together before in the same show, but you're going to get them this time. And Melissa says to Vince, love your song, Vince. Compliments being thrown out here at the Real Urban Radio Network. That's the way we like to do it. Talking about coming up this election, man, if you guys are paying attention to 2020 Project 2025, that's a very extreme agenda that's put on by the right, by the Republicans. And they are trying to make America, let me just say it. I know everybody, nobody else wants to say it, but I'll say it. Because before I say it, so in case somebody has some objections, let me give you the number. You can call in and express yourself. As Charles Wright, the song says, express yourself. So I don't want nobody to think I just say what I said, then you can't rebut. Because you can rebut here. Okay. But all I'm saying, because I'm Draymond Green still, I want all the smoke. I'm not afraid of the sweat, but yet it comes back. It goes both ways now. So if you throw it, be ready to catch it now. Don't come at me foul. But the number here is 424-331-9316. Let me say it again for you. 424-331-9316. Now that I've said that, I put the numbers down. Let me say it like this. Okay. Basically, what the agenda is to make America white man again. Notice I didn't say white people again. White man again, because white women love it. Don't include you either. You're not included as a positive part of the agenda either. So just so you know, just want everybody to know they want to make America white man again. That's the goal. Okay, so they want to make all the rules and they don't want to follow none of them. We got a corrupt Supreme Court. Now here's the interesting thing: Clarence Thomas, who is lack of any other evidence, color of his skin is black anyway. But he's one of those that we say who thinks that if he goes along with the program, it'll benefit him. And it has, because he has actually benefited with $4 million in perks in the Supreme Court. But guess what? When cases come his way, it goes the way that the people that are giving him them perks want it to go. Let's just say that. So he thinks he's in there. It's what the late Charles Mooney, Paul Mooney used to say. So you think you're under the illusion of inclusion. See, Clarence Thomas thinks because he goes on the vacations with white people and he, with these powerful white men and stuff, movers and shakers and stuff, he's a part of it. But when it comes out, once they finish using you, as Paul Mooney says, as has happened to many blacks in the past, you get what Paul Mooney called affectionately your nigga wake up call. Now, I usually don't use that word here, but I'm using it today because that's what it was called. I'm not going to be saying it over and over. You got it. And he'll get his. He figures because I'm married to a white woman, I'm all good. Hey, I'm doing all the agendas for you guys. I'm fixing these cases. I'm not recusing myself when I should. Along with the other Judge Alito, who had the upside down flags representing January 6th criminals. But they're not. Because they're all part of that agenda. But he thinks, Clarence Thomas thinks he's going to be different. No, you're not, sir. Once they use you, they will throw you to the curb too. Roger Hill music. Nobody knows on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Nobody knows the way I feel. This love that I haven't been. You're the only one that was made for me. Desires of your love, memories of you on me. There's no other place I'd rather be. Lay you down, hold me, squeeze me, baby. Nobody knows the way I feel about you. I feel I gotta keep it to myself. Girl, I promise I won't tell nobody else. Nobody knows the way I feel about you, babe. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the way I feel. Nobody knows. Girl, I love your vibes and the girls you play. Love to hear the sound every time you say my name. Say my name. Just wanna love you, girl. Take your time and show me and please me, baby. Nobody knows the way I feel about you. I hate I gotta keep it to myself. Girl, I promise I won't tell nobody else. Nobody knows the way I feel about you, baby. I hate I gotta keep it to myself. Girl, I promise I won't tell nobody else. Nobody knows the way I feel about you, baby. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the way I feel. There's no one that can surround me. Nobody knows the way I feel. Nobody knows the way I feel. I gotta keep it to myself. Girl, I promise I won't tell nobody else. Nobody knows the way I feel about it. Nobody knows the way I feel. Take your time. Nobody knows the way I feel. Take your time. Nobody knows.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Roger Hill music. Nobody knows out of Atlanta. Bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It's the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am your host, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell. Vince says play his song again because he's late. You know what, Vince? We are going to play it again. Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Your song will play again on Wednesday, so make sure you're here to listen to it on time. Or you can just listen to the station every day and your song will play, because I believe it is on the, or you can listen to it from 7 to 11. It might play on the Southern Soul, repeat of the Southern Soul, show for our boss man Cuddy. So it might play again from 7 to 11 tonight. So you just keep on listening and you will hear your song. The rest of us will be gone, unless, you know, they're listening to the Southern Soul jams as well. Got Niecy Living Single coming at you, and then Niecy Knight coming at you in the same hour. This the second hour. Time flies when you're having fun. Hey, listen, I wanted to bring up something about artists. It's now I don't want to be to act like things have never gone awry between artists over the years, and maybe because we do have social media now, so we have access to seeing more drama behind the scenes than we did in say the 60s, 70s, 80s, etc. But even in public forums, artists did not talk about each other, Jay Smooth. They didn't talk about each other publicly like they do now. It seems like now we're fueled by negativity in the entertainment industry. That's what fuels us. I saw where, if anybody else saw it, where Rick Ross got into a situation in Canada. I think somebody threw a drink in his face or something, some Canadian guy, I don't know what it was about. And then his security got into it. Matter of fact, Rick Ross security took the L. He got beat up by a few people. I saw where Ray J got hit in the face by some other artist or some guy he was arguing with, some record guy he was arguing with, hit him in the face. I'm trying to see where does this come from? And I look at the artistry. I don't see stars today. I really don't. I just see just a bunch of people who happen to rap or sing. But there's nothing star about them. And I don't think it has anything to do with age, because I'm in entertainment. There's entertainers that I admire that are peers, local artists that I enjoy going to see. They're entertainers to me. They're celebrities to me. And what I mean, they're local. But they carry themselves as entertainers, not as just somebody who sings. There's a difference. They're stars. There's a difference. There's a different class, a different attitude. And the thing is, they're older. They know how to walk and how to talk and how to be. I mean, wherever they learned it from, they learned it. The artists that are getting the recognition, so to speak, that I see out here, has nothing to do with me being young or out of touch. It's how they carry themselves that makes them go, what's so star about you? I mean, maybe someone has the answer to that, but I don't see it. The music, the lyrics, I should say the lyrics are garbage. No redeeming quality. I talked about this before on the show on Wednesday. I mean, does someone know anybody where they see it? I don't. Where there's a song that you think that'll still be listened to 20 years from now that is coming out today. I mean, it's almost like finding a needle in the haystack to find an artist who say, you know what, I'd be still listening to them in 20 years, 10 years, to where their song will play and you get some kind of emotional feeling towards it, or when you hear that song. There's artists out here that are doing it. I've said it many times. And I'm exercising everything that I know so far. I'm racking my brain constantly to draw that audience to here, to the Real Urban Radio Network, because I think we have the best thing going on musically. And it's not because I'm here. I truly believe that. I'm part of the machine. I'm part of the recruiting class. I recruit artists who I think have great music that the world deserves to hear. And I'm still constantly working on how to get out there, how to get the people who are listening excited enough to go out and tell other people, hey, tune into the Browbeat You Down. Here's some Niecy Living singles, Sweet Sweet Love on the Real Urban Radio Network.
What we have is an emotional connection with satisfaction. Yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction, so we trust. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up, 'cause I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. Ooh, you hold my heart in your hand, my soulmate, my best friend. I get excited when I hear your voice. In my mind, I made the perfect choice. Yes, yes. We're a number one team. I got you and you got me. Mesmerized, I can't fake it. I'm drunk on your love, intoxicated. I can't fake it. No, mesmerized. I'm drunk on your love. What we have is an emotional connection. Connection with satisfaction. Oh, yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction. Surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, please don't wake me up. I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. Ooh.
I hear you talk that talk, lady. It's you and Corey, baby. We tackled the world, no front. That's why I made you my one. I sipped your nectar of love, mentally dreamed you up. So you chose me, plus no one can come between us. Intelligence and sexiness, your beauty can cause an accident. See, I need you so much, your touch, but I need your sweet, sweet love.
What we have is an emotional connection.
That's right.
Connection with satisfaction. Oh, yes, I like what I see.
That's right.
We got a physical attraction.
You and me.
Surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up.
That's right.
I just can't get enough of you.
Me.
And your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love.
Corey.
Your sweet, sweet love.
Niece.
Your sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love.
Hi, this is recording artist and two-time Olympian Siobhan Nieto. Keep listening to the Attention to Detail.
Sweet, sweet love. Nisi living single out of Las Vegas, along with Corey, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It's the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, talking about artists. What artists do we have today? What stars do we have today? Do we have any stars? I mean, who do you guys look up to? Who could you say is a star? And again, remove the legends. Remove the legends to what people consider today. Who would you say is a star? Brother Brown checks in. Who is Brother Brown? Brother Brown, identify yourself. Where are you checking in from, Brother Brown? Appreciate you. C. Morris also checked in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you checking in. J. Smooth checked in on the Instagram side. Welcome, Brother Brown. But who's a star today? Who do you look at and say, that's a star? I'm going to throw out some names. You tell me. Chris Brown a star? Is Cardi B a star? Is Drake a star? Is Rick Ross a star? Is YG a star? Who is a star? Where you just go, man, you know who's in the room? I took pictures with, boom, and you just be like, who? Her? Would you consider her a star? Would you consider there's so many people out here with one hit. Are they stars? I'm just anybody who do you look at that's new, that's considered current, that you consider, would you consider a star? That you'd be excited to, where you come back and people are excited, you got a picture with what? I mean, I'm trying to think myself. It's just like the BET Awards over the weekend, right? The last weekend. There was no one on that stage that I recollect that heard that I was going to be there. That I was like, man, I wish I could be at the BET Awards. to be around who? And you say, well, because Roy, look, you're not in that category, you're not age. I don't think so. You know why I say that? Because I would be excited to be around Smokey Robinson. You're not my era. Patti LaBelle. I mean, what Patti LaBelle kind of is. But when you go back to the 60s, I mean, Otis Williams with the Temptation, he's original Temptation. Yeah. Now, the other guys, not so much, because those guys are pretty much in my era. They're not real, they're so far removed from the actual Temptations. But Otis, even Ron Dyson. But those are legends. And I said, no legends. Current. I'm at a loss. And apparently you guys are too, because nobody on either one of nobody on either side of the ledger here of my social media has said anything that who they consider today a star that they'd be happy to be in the room with, or say, man, I was around all the stars when I was at the BET Awards. So I never expressed any excitement of wanting to go or be there or cared, to be honest with you. Who would be there and I would give a rat's behind about? Because I felt they were stars. Nah, see? No one. So I guess in that note, I'll just play a couple of songs in a row. How about that? Of people who I think are stars. That's Niecy Knight with What You Gonna Do, followed by Cardell Harrington and What Does It Mean on the Real Urban Radio Network. These are stars.
Say you will, then you won't. Say you do, then you
family, join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss West Love, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show. And we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you, so make plans to join me and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
The Real Urban Radio Network.
Every day when I wake up, you've always been on my mind. I've never met no one like you, no baby, that touch my heart and my mind. You fill my heart with so many things, girl, it's something that I cannot describe. To tell the truth, girl, I'm one of a kind, and the ghost of love, and you can describe. What does it mean? Tell me again. Tell me what does it mean? Tell me. What does it mean? Baby, what does it mean? Every day when you're near me, it's hard to keep my control. The love you give is so intense. Now, baby, I feel it deep in my soul. You have a love that's so special, girl, and it's something that I cannot deny. You make my life such no meaning, girl. And I know that what does it mean? Tell me, love me. What does it mean? Tell me again. Tell me what does it mean? Tell me what does it mean? Baby, what does it mean? My life wouldn't be complete without you. I'm thankful that I finally found you. I never thought I could feel this way. Deep in my heart, I feel your love. Girl, I'll be free to stay. Ooh, baby. Tell me what does it mean? What does it mean? Tell me Hello, everybody. This is Tiffany Binion Mangum, gospel recording artist and co-star to your own Rory Darvell. And you're listening to the Attention to Detail radio show on the Real.
2 in a row from the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. That was Cardell Harrington, and What Does It Mean? Keeping it nice and smooth on a Sunday. And before that, we had, who do we have before that? God, I'll be forgetting as fast as I play them. What You Gonna Do by Niecy Knight. Interesting. Brother Brown said Fantasia is a star. I'd agree. I've liked Fantasia. I even voted on her for her during American Idol. I agree. By the way, I need to do a shout out right here to the Duke of Earl, Mr. Gene Chandler, the father of DeFrance Forrest. He celebrated 84 years of life yesterday. So happy birthday to the Duke of Earl, Mr. Gene Chandler. You know, I play his song every now and then, the famous Rainbow song, and that is the daddy of DeFrance Forrest, a legend, living legend, Mr. Gene Chandler. So happy birthday to him. So Brother Brown says Fantasia. Interesting. You know how far you had to go back, Brother Brown, to pull up that name? And I believe she's a star. You know when Fantasia hit the scene after American Idol? 2004. That's 20 years ago. Oh, yeah, she's been around 20 years. Congratulations to her. Give me somebody from 2010. Just made it tough there, didn't I? Who's a star from 2010? Who came around in 2010 and they're a star today? In our world of R&B. Good luck. Now, John Gray, he cites a few names that some of us know. Paula Latang, Latrice Lawrence, the people that he knows. Right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. Attention to Detail R&B radio show. I would agree with him. I would agree with him. We got a lot of them here. So much so that I'm constantly, God and I are constantly working. Well, I should say God already has the answer. I just got to find it. I should say God and I are working. He already knows. I just got to find it. Seek and ye shall find. To get these individuals, these celebrities that I believe are stars, whose music is star worthy, that get them in that position, that spot. And it's going to come to me. It's going to come to me because it's my job to find it. Wednesday nights is request night, DeFrance. Wednesday night. Matter of fact, Kedjo has his request in already for Wednesday. So Wednesday night. Well, it depends now, DeFrance. If you're requesting an artist that's on the roster, I mean, they're open game. However, there's a caveat to it because the whole point of this is to grow the audience. So artists requesting other artists in a circle doesn't really grow. We need the artists to get out there and do some homework. Get out there and do some grinding. Get out there and get your people, your friends, your family, your relatives to listen to the show and request your songs. Don't want to just us rotating back and forth requesting the song does absolutely no good. So I really don't allow it, quite honestly. Don't allow it. Now, if you want to request an old school jam for Wednesday, you're more than welcome to do that. We really need to expand the horizons here. And you guys need to put that work in. That's the bottom line. Want to request some songs? Want to get songs? Want your song requested? Get out there and hit your people up and say, tune into the Real Urban Radio Network and request my song. Boom. People that I don't know. We all know each other, so we don't care. I know. So this is what I mean. R&B, the genre, is hurting because the industry, one, doesn't want positive black music. They want ratchetness, and we oblige them. Many of these, most of it is rap. Sorry, it is what it is. Truth is, don't change because you don't like it, rappers. You guys provide the ratchetness because you want to make money. You want to floss and do whatever. So this is what you do. You go ahead and appease the music industry and give them what they want, ratchetness. But you also are giving that ratchetness to your children. We see it in the videos and things of that nature. We're not learning. We're destroying ourselves for money. And you don't seem to care. Oh, yeah, I'm talking to the rappers because you're the ones that's doing it. Truth don't change because you don't like it. But like I said, I'm working to the artists that I have here at the Real Urban Radio Network to get you guys out there. And you also have to work to get people in here to expand this station. I'm not the owner. I'm a cog in the wheel. But I believe in what this station is doing. And you need to believe in it too by believing in yourself and say, hey, people, come over here. Here's where some good music is that you said you want. Here's Letitia Carrington, Young Heart, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Young heart, be my love. We can lay in the daybreak until the shadows fade away. Young heart, won't you be my love? I see you standing at the mountain top. The thorns in the valley won't let you stop. Don't come back to me. I need you to keep coming back to me. I really want you to keep coming back to me. The seasons have changed and love is new again. My beloved spoke to me. This is what he said. He said, young love, just one kiss will turn your head down, and we'll be forever young. Young heart, we'll weather through the storm. Just one kiss, and we'll be forever. Two hearts that beat as one. We've laughed and cried under the sun, and every day feels like we've just begun. You swept me up and carried me away. You tell me that you're here to stay. Don't you ever go away. Just one kiss, one
Greetings and salutations. I'm R&B historian Tyrone Dubois from TV1's Unsung and Cheryl Underwood Radio.
Young Heart. That's the latest from Letitia Carrington out of San Diego, California. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station. Superstar artist John Anthony has checked in on the Facebook side. You heard from him earlier. He has a new one that'll be coming at you in a little while. I got it for you, but I ain't playing it for you today. You're going to have to wait, but it's coming for you. But you heard from her earlier in the first hour. Baby, come back. Shout out to Tammy Mack. She is checked in a little bit earlier on the Facebook side. Hello, in case you don't know. Tammy Mack, that's the voice you hear that introduces me to the show every day. Every day I'm on the air, she introduces me. Let me see. Melvin Dwayne Cousin checks in. What's happening? Melvin Dwayne, he checks in on the Jermaine side, the Facebook side. Appreciate him checking in as well, listening to all this great music that we're playing for you. Talking about these good artists. How many do we have? How many are stars? What do we consider a star? Well, DeFrance said her. I would go with that. I would say, you know why? And I think part of the whole star thing is how you carry yourself. I never heard her or seen her on video fighting somebody or talking about somebody negative. I've never seen that with Fantasia. And like I said, couldn't believe that Fantasia's been around since 2004. 20 years. That's how fast the time flies. 20 years. So where's the stars today? Where are R&B stars we have today? You want to say her? Okay, I give you her. I give you that one. But most of the stuff that we see, these artists, they're just people who rap or sing, and they're always in garbage. Ray J's fighting. What? Really? Why? It's like they're not relevant. They're not relevant for their music. They're not relevant for their hit songs. They're relevant for the hits they get in the street. In other words, who they fighting. Not for their art. And I guess that's what star. None of the artists that I have on my roster, I don't think they're out there fighting or talking about other artists negative. Maybe they should. Maybe that's how you get your numbers up. That's the culture today. Well, the black culture. Oh, I need to shout out someone, a new listener as well. She's an artist, by the way. She's in a group called The Diamonds. I believe she's listening. Her name is April. And so I want to welcome April. She's listening out there. Either she's on the Facebook side or she's on the YouTube side. I'm not sure, but I know she was going to be checking in. So hopefully she did. So welcome, April, by the way. So this is what I want. I got Chuck Lounge, and I got two in a row coming for you. I got Chuck Lounge and a brand new one from Mark Lamont, by the way, coming at you, called Over and Over. That's brand new. So just sent it to me. Well, he sent it to me a minute ago, but I'm just now letting it go. But you're going to get to hear it right after you hear some Chuck Lounge. I still got Sarah Shine and Victoria Venice coming at you as well. Some more hit droppers. What I do? Just drop the hits up here. Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Tell somebody about us as we tell them about you. I want to say this to the artists too. So remember when I said earlier that I'm always thinking of how to promote you. Are you always thinking of how to promote yourself and the station? Or do you just advertise it once and then you're done with it for a couple of weeks? So I mentioned again, how do you advertise you? I'm curious to know that. Is it daily? Because I'm advertising daily. In some form of fashion, I'm advertising daily. Because that's what you got to do. This is the genre of how the business is done today. The advertising is done daily, and it's done by you. Unless you have someone you're paying to do it. See, when you were with a record label, guess what the record label was doing? They were advertising you daily. You weren't doing it. You were busy going to the press conferences or whatever, and the shows or whatever, performing. You weren't doing the legwork, so to speak. Now it's up to you. Are you doing it? because that's the only way it's going to happen, is leg work. Chuck Lounge, Mark Lamont with his new one, Over and Over, coming at you right now on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Hey baby, it's me. I'm on my way, alright? Look, get them jeans out that I like, alright? Some boots out that I like, cause tonight is our night.
This is alright. Make it to us. We can celebrate our love. It's as if this night was made just for the two of us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What if I decide with one thing in mind that we can celebrate our love? It's a hectic pace, working day to day, and I can't wait to get home to you. Have my candlelight, share a glass of wine, celebrate our mood. We can do what we want to do. This is all night, make two of us. We can celebrate our love. This is all night, make two of us. We can celebrate our love. Step into the room, every eye will be watching you. Yeah, cause you look so beautiful. And tonight you're more beautiful than I ever before. Ooh, I'm gonna pull you close and rock you back and forth. Step to the left, slide to the right. We're gonna celebrate all night. So let the celebration begin. All night, baby. Ooh, and we're never gonna let it end. This is our night for the two of us. Yeah, celebrate our love. This is our night for the two of us. We can celebrate our love. Celebrate, ooh, celebrate our love. I'm gonna pull you close, I'm gonna rock you back and forth, step to the left, slide, we're gonna celebrate our love. Ooh, two of us, yeah, celebrate our love. All night, make two of us. We can celebrate our love. I'm gonna pull you close. I'm gonna rock you back and forth. I'm gonna hit you with a spin. I'm gonna turn you back again. I'm gonna pull you close. I'm gonna rock you back and forth. I'm gonna hit you with a spin. I'm gonna turn you back again. Ooh, this is our night for the two of us. Oh, celebrate our love. Celebrate our love.
Number one for today's R&B and old school, the Real Urban Radio Network.
This night is a night that you'll never forget. With soft kisses up and down your neck. Right before we take the next step, to have you screaming my name again. Just wanna touch your body in every way. Then let the chips fall wherever they may. Baby, would they be okay if
So all you gotta say is make love over and over. Could be a possibility. Let's make love. Oh, go get me. Go get me. Baby, I just want to take my time to do every little thing you like. I make sure that I do them right and that I keep you satisfied. There's not a spot on you that I'm gonna miss. I guarantee I'ma handle it. Not just some, baby, all of it. So won't you hurry up and get here, get over. Oh when the sun goes down, we'll make love until it comes back out. Let's go round and round and around, babe. When the sun goes down, we'll make love until it comes back out. Let's go round and round, yeah. Let's make love. Oh, so won't you get here so we can start Let's make love. Oh, won't you hurt me and feel your hand, 'cause I need you. And oh, I said that you hurt me on up and get here. Let's make love over and over.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, recording artist Victoria Venice, and I'm in the Dominican Republic, but I'm always listening to Attention to Detail, old school radio show with the savior of R&B, my friend Rory Darvell.
New from Mark Lamont, Over and Over, on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Gave you two in a row right there. Before that, you had Chuck Lounge for the two of us. Got two more coming up for you in a row before we get up out of here, and that is Sarah Shine and Victoria Venice. Kathleen Guthrie checks in from the IE. Appreciate her checking in, saying hello before we get up out of here. Did this thing come on? Is this thing working? What's going down? What's going? There we go. I'm back there. I was wondering I couldn't hear myself. Nobody could hear me. But anyway, like I said, let me repeat that then. Shucks. Mark Lamont with his latest called Over and Over. And before that is Chuck Lounge with For the Two of Us on the Real Urban Radio Network. I am he, the savior of R&B, your host, Rory Darvell. Hope you've enjoyed yourself checking in with me on this Sunday afternoon in this heat, man. Turn on the air conditioning, turn on the fans. If you don't have central heating, central air in your homes, get on the fans or something. And drink some water. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated. That's most important of anything. I know beer tastes good and certain alcohols taste good and Kool-Aids taste good, but you need to have the water. Melissa says she loves Mark's new song. All right. So Mark, if you're listening, she says she loves your new song. I know Mark is on the other side. He's on the Jermaine side today, and not over here on the collective side with the rest of the folks. But he was listening in, so I'm sure he appreciates that compliment from Melissa out of San Diego. And I'm going to get ready to get up out of here myself. I got things to do, man. Shout out to Nisa Shanae. It is her birthday. I believe it's today. She is celebrating. And so I'm going to go and celebrate with her a little bit. I'm talking about celebrate her birthday. Not our love, but her birthday. We're going to celebrate that, man, with Corny Mims, my man Corny Mims and the Know-It-Alls, man. They're going to be doing anything live down there. So I'm going to head on over there and celebrate her birthday with her. Brother Brown, appreciate you. I still don't know who Brother Brown is. Brother Brown, what's the name, Brother Brown? I don't know. Brother Brown is, well, it's Brother Brown, so I know it's a male, but I don't know who Brother Brown is. Where you from? Where you checking in from, man? Is it Los Angeles, Louisiana? Where you checking in from, Brother Brown? Appreciate you checking in. Hope you'll be back. We'll be back here on Wednesdays. Hey, once again, though, before I go, download that app, man. If you want to hear some real music and good music and original music, as well as some of the old school, we mix it all in there. So we play your favorites as well. But we want to let you know that there's new classy R&B out here. So download that Live 365 app, and then search the Real Urban Radio Network. Tune in, Black-owned station, man, bringing you great music. Shout out to my boss man Cuddy, allowing me to have these airwaves. Y'all stay tuned, though, after I'm going. If you love Southern Soul, y'all stay right here. Southern Soul is coming at you with my boss man Cuddy, who's the host of the 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Southern Soul, man. Get you some 4 hours of this good Southern Soul music. So we do it all here. We got your gospel, too. On Sunday mornings, we bring you a gospel from midnight to about 3 p.m. Bring you some good gospel music. So we got it all here for you, and we got great R&B, classy, respectable. Don't be calling women out their names on these radio airwaves, man. We gonna be talking about killing other brothers, and we gonna do this and that. The Couch Coach checks in. Who is the Couch Coach now? See, y'all coming up with these names, and man, I don't know who these people are, man. But I appreciate you checking in. The Couch Coach. Who are you? Where you checking in from? Let us know where you're checking in from. Don't just pop in and give us these street names, or whatever you want to call them, computer names, and don't tell us who you are, at least where you're checking in from, man. You might be checking in from another country. We need to let people know that the Attention to Detail R&B show is worldwide. Okay, this is worldwide around here. That boss man Cuddy, what kind of name is that, man? The Couch Coach. Oh, I got you. Big time Laker fan. So former big time Laker fan. He didn't drop us. He got mad at LeBron. So he's he mad at the organization. So he's right now on the sidelines. He's in Laker purgatory right now. He's trying to make a decision. And anyway, man, I appreciate y'all being here. You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it early today. I'm not even going to wait to the last few seconds. God is the greatest, man. I want to say prayers out to everybody, man, that might be going through something out there, man. Got some things going on in your life. And, we're in that season, man, where a lot of us our parents are going into the next phase of their lives, you know what I mean? And so, and we're going through some things too. We got some things we're going through as well. Hey, like I said, man, get ready, man. We're going to be bringing Prince to you. The Prince tribute. The people have spoken. They want to see some Prince, God darn it. So, okay. I listen. I'm in the Attention to Detail, man. We're going to put it together, man. Look for a fall situation. We don't have the date locked in, but I said around the 26th, which is October. Look for it, man. And we're going to bring you that Prince, man. Once again, I want to thank you once again, everybody. You helped sell out the Celebrity Center, man. And we had a sold out show for the doing it for the funk of it and the landing of the mothership and the birthday celebration of life. But I'm out of here, man. I'm about to go. Here comes Sarah Shine and Victoria Venice. 2 in a row on the Real Urban Radio Network. Then Southern Soul Show after that.
I fly you to the moon, baby. And anywhere you wanna go, oh yeah. Just don't leave me astray, baby. I rest with my trust in you, oh yeah. 'Cause I need that love that's good, that space, sometimes insane, sometimes you wouldn't know what to do. Okay. Oh yeah. It wouldn't be no thing for me to just give you the world as long as I can see my world in you. The stars made song on the sky like rain or flower. Look in my eyes, you can tell it's just me and you. And through it all, baby, protocol. Just give me a call and I'll do what you need me to. Okay. Cause you never find love like me. Cause you never find love like me. I'll follow you to the moon, baby. Or anywhere you wanna go. Just so me straight, baby. Said I'll rest with my trust in you. Oh, yeah. I'll follow you to the moon, baby. Or anywhere you wanna go. Oh, yeah. Just only me, baby. I said I rest with my trust in you, baby. Cause I need that love, that's good, that space. Sometimes insane, but I just wouldn't know what to do. Oh, yeah. It won't be no fight for me to just give you the world as long as I can see my world in you. Cause you never find another love like me. You never find another love like me. The stars play all over the sky like rain and fire. Boy, look in my eyes, you tell it's just me and you. Okay. But through it all, baby, protocol. Just give me a call and I'll do what you need me to. Okay. I'll follow you to the moon, baby. Anywhere you want to go. Just so leave me straight, baby. Oh, I rest with no trust in you. Okay. Follow you to the moon, baby. Anywhere you want to go. Stars may fall, rain and fire you.
They play my favorite music.
Today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
It plays what I like.
I remember the day that we met. I already knew your friend so well. He lived next to me, hung up my TV, and we became the best of friends. You came over one Saturday. He barbecued and we watched the game. He said you were cool, we all played ball in school, and giving you my number was okay. But 3 years, 2 months, 1 week, I can't find things just ain't the same. And I can't help but thinking it makes my heart think I should've took his last name. If I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. I don't think he would break my heart. If I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I admit that we had some good times, but more than that, you have made me cry. You stop hugging me, you don't make love to me. and you don't blink twice when you lie. Now your friend has always been around, but he's solid, so we never got down. He respected me and he protected you, even when he knew you was messing around. But 3 years, 2 months, 1 week, I can't find. Things just ain't the same. And I can't help but think, and it makes my heart sink. I should have took his last name. If I could do it again, I would have chose your friend. I don't think he would break my heart. Ooh, if I could do it again, I would have chose your friend. I should have picked your homeboy. I should have picked your friend. I should have picked your homeboy. I should have picked your friend. I should have picked your homeboy. I should have picked your friend.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. Deuces. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. See y'all next time.
Broadcasting live